Hey guys, welcome back to New World Carpentry Solutions. And this actually has a funny story. You guys see the mic here clipped to my shirt? I was actually recording the audio for this video, and funny enough, my mic died. So now I'm doing a voiceover with that exact same mic, and I'm going to explain to you guys in a little slower detail my planer cart. This planer cart was something that I came up with because I do plan to later actually get the 12-inch cut tech joiner, and I wanted a cart that will work for that, but I also needed something that will work immediately for my thickness planer. And then it dawned on me that my joiner one needs to sit lower. Typically you might have your planer up higher so you can use the outfeed on your workbench or anything else, but I actually wanted my planer to stow underneath my table saw wing initially. That's not where it's going anymore, but by making the cart lower, this can now double as both features. And one crucial thing that came out of this that I really love is that the DW735 actually has an adjustable head, so the head actually raises and lowers. So I built the cart with the planer head to be all the way down. I planned that out to be 36 inches so it can work for any one of my workbenches. But because of the DW735, because the head can actually raise 6 inches, I can actually mash this up to use as infeed or outfeed for pretty much any one of the tables inside of my shop. My bandsaw is sitting at like 42 inches, so it can also work for the bandsaw. It can work for my drill press, pretty much, however high I lower or raise that table. The planer cart actually works for infeed for pretty much everything. And because the planer actually has these metallic or top parts up there, it actually helps material roll or slide off the top of it really easy. And what you see me doing right here is actually fighting with the mats in my shop. The wheels roll just fine on the top of the concrete slab, but whenever I hit a mat or one of the extension cords, it gets snagged up fairly decent. So I do plan to actually pull up all these mats and probably get horse stall mats, probably get like 3 of them, place one on either side of my bench and one in front of the table saw. I'll just move them if I ever need to move the tools around. For the most part though, the planer is actually going to be housed right back here on the right hand side of this door where my bandsaw and drill press used to be at. So this can actually tuck away right there in the corner. Then whenever I need it, it's typically going to be in the back side of the shop. I recently got a wind dust collector that's working really nice, but it's currently on a cart toward the front of the shop. So I got to move some stuff around, but once I actually have the dust collector fully mounted to the wall and everything piped in, the planer is going to pretty much live in the back side of the shop. And I'll just feed boards out through the back of these doors. One other thing about the cart though, I wanted it to also double as having storage in there. So when I built the body of the cart, I wanted to make sure it was rigid. I also wanted to use up a lot of my 1/2-inch scraps. That's why I laminated at the top and the bottom. But I also wanted to have storage. So that whole empty space down below, right now it just has like nails and other construction materials that I have for my day-to-day job. But I do probably plan to put dust collection hoses, fittings, because not really too many accessories that will go with the thickness planer. So there's not too many things I'm gonna put down there. But on those bins on the side, you see I have like a little 3-inch cubby on the front and the back. Those are actually going to house clamps, probably some of my circular saw blades. I haven't really fully thought about it, but when I built it, I knew I wanted to have storage kind of everywhere inside of the cart. And that's the wind dust collector. That thing's actually been awesome. It keeps the shop a lot cleaner because the amount of chips that this planer produces is a lot. That one helps. I definitely want to actually get it routed and mounted back here in this back corner so I can actually get better dust collection to my other tools. Let's see what else I can say about the planer cart. It's awesome. I think right now I'm just gonna do a quick close-up though so you guys can see everything. Oh, one thing I didn't mention is I didn't get the DW735X, which is the one that comes with the folding tables. So since I didn't have that one, I've always had a little bit of snipe on my project, so I wanted something that could, one, allow me to plane longer boards without it tipping out the back of it, and two, something that would, one, decrease the amount of snipe. So I took this piece of 3/4-inch plywood and cut it to the length that I wanted. I believe it's about 48 inches. And then I added some 3/4-inch plywood to the front and the back just to add supports. And that's what keeps that planer sled or planer extension from flexing. Right now I'm pointing out that I added a piece of 3/4-inch plywood to the bottom of my bottom panel. My side panel is actually screwing to the side of it, but that extra piece of 3/4 actually runs underneath and helps support the side panels. So a lot of jargon, but I wanted to make this cabinet build quick and easy. So pocket screws and a couple screws that you can see. It wasn't really too crucial, but I did want to make sure they were strong. So the side panels are 3/4-inch, top and the bottom of the laminated 1/2-inch plywood. But it's been holding up fine. It works fine. And again, it gives me a place to put a lot of the extra material that I typically just kick around on the floor. You guys normally don't see it, but having a place for it is really nice. I'm definitely looking forward to actually getting that Cut Tech joiner though, because I've been using this project on a door build you guys will see coming up pretty soon. It's a solid set of mahogany doors, and planing 8-foot long boards or using a thick torsion box style planer sled and then running all that through the planer, it's pretty heavy. So it'd be nice to have a big enough joiner to actually joint all the edges and faces without having to use the planer this way. But I also am really happy that I built this cart, because without this extension on it and having it on a more stable base, because originally it was just sitting on top of an old toolbox in the back of the shop. So this definitely was necessary before we got into the project, and you guys will see that project coming up. We end up building a set of custom mahogany doors for our client. So you guys will get to see all that coming up, how to cut mortise and tenons, how to mill rough sawn material in the small shop. I hope that you guys are sticking around for that entire journey. It's been a fun process. The doors behind me that I built in the shop earlier was a great practice run before we got into these ones. And also, if you guys have enjoyed, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.